My name is Brad Crane, and I'm the President and CEO of Arvest Bank. Arvest Bank is grateful to be a part of the 90 Ideas Forum. We think it's a great investment of your time and of our dollars in our community.
Well, good morning. Is this working? There we go. It's hard to see you. I have lights in my eyes right now, but I do want to say thank you to SBJ for obviously the work that they continue to do. They provide value to our businesses, our community, and I know you're grateful just as I am. I'm also pretty blessed to be a part of such an amazing panel today. It doesn't take long for someone to maybe question, why am I here on this stage? But the funny part is they gave me a microphone and an active participating audience. So the notes are to actually condense my time to keep me from going so long. So I'm going to use these to hopefully keep me on track. I want to explain a few things that will help you understand some of the things that I wrote about and the things that are important to me. See, there's 4 things that have influenced and shaped my life. That's my family. That's my faith in Christ Jesus. That's my 15 years in the military, to include combat time. And it's also all of my mistakes in life. And I promise you, all 4 have taught me some invaluable lessons along the way. And some have been harder than others, to be honest with you. But I know that those 4 things not only have taught me, but they'll continue to teach me. So when you read through my 10 ideas, you don't see really any epic idea that's going to really change the world, or you don't find a get-rich-quick kind of scenario. But I want to kind of condense all 10 into 2 categories that maybe you can consider something you can take away today. Number 1 really falls into the very first idea, is do the right thing. And number 2 is people. Those 2 things. Those 2 things are what drive me every day. Those are the things that drive me in my personal life and drive me in business. When I look at the first one, do the right thing, I think it speaks for itself. Right? I apply those, and you can apply those to anything valuable and important in your life. I apply into those 4 categories in mine. Now, I'm also going to make sure that you understand some transparency here, that I don't always do the right thing. Right? And none of us are perfect. We're going to make mistakes. But the reality is, and I hope you understand, that when you do the wrong thing, the reality is there is consequence. There's consequence in life, and there's consequence to business. But when you do the wrong thing, what do you do after that? Do you do another wrong thing and compound that problem? Or at some point do you stop and say, I've got to at least do the next right thing here? Then when you don't know what to do the next right thing from there, and eventually work your way out to where you want to be, where you need to be, and where you can accomplish some really amazing things. Do the right thing, right? I grew up in church. My dad's a pastor. Maybe that'll explain why I talk about mistakes. As a pastor's kid. So you learn right and wrong growing up, but it wasn't until I got into the military service, and a sergeant major, his name was Frank Bow, Sergeant Major Bow, Jersey guy. And this guy was my greatest mentor in my military career. But he simplified everything for me. And he simplified it with just that single statement. He called me Big G. I have a little brother, so he was Little G. That made it easy for him. But it's Big G, do the right thing. And I heard it over and over. I was able to apply it to so many aspects of what I did and how I did it that it resonated with me. Because you have to stop and consider the decision and the choices you're about to make. Because you can go 2 different directions. And so I'm thankful for that it impacted my life. The second part, kind of number 2 through 9 in the category and the ideas I shared with you, really pertain to people. So I think people are everything. I mean, it's in life and it's in business. If they become the central focus of what you do, you understand the value, you understand them from a relationship standpoint, from your employees, when you understand it from the people you deal with every day, from the consumers that come to you and how you treat them, it is all about people. So you look at number 2, it says family first. Prioritizing the people that mean the most to us, not letting work get in the way of what's most important. Number 3 is a culture of giving, right? You're changing people's lives. Number 4 says professional development, helping people reach their fullest potential. Number 5 encourages us to celebrate your employees, value people. Number 6 is having a shared vision. You cannot do it alone. Number 7 says people come first. Relationships do matter. Build real and true partnerships. Number 8 says stop giving your value away. Let me tell you right now, our value is our people. You take them out of the mix. You take them away from me. I'm left with nothing but chairs and desks, nothing but furniture. And guess what? You can buy that anywhere. Number 9 says support is critical. Putting the right people in the right place to be exceptional at what they do. So look at those ideas, but everything you do, look through it through the lens of they are people, and how can you impact and change their lives. So I think that's where leadership fails a lot. Right? Leadership's not a sense of power. It's not a position. It's not lording over something. But it's an amazing opportunity to serve. Serving the needs of people. Serving the needs of people in the place of work. For those that come to you every day looking for a help or a solution. I mean, caring for them, supporting them, encouraging them, mentoring them, celebrating them, sharing with them, trusting them, developing them, valuing them. I think we all can go on and keep adding to that list, can't we? So I challenge you to, as you lead in the positions that you sit in, that you put people first, that you become a servant leader to those around you. And that is lasting success. That is sustainable. The gimmicks, all those different things, the nonsense, the false advertising, the lies, the things we face every day in what we do, right? That's not sustainable. That will catch up and that will fail. The last thing I'll say before I close today is that last point. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. And that has left a huge impact on my life. Because I have a microphone, I have a platform, right? I got a stage, I got an audience. I can use it any way I want. But what separates me from you today? Absolutely nothing. You have a platform, might be a social one. You have a microphone and you have an audience. What are you going to do when it's given to you? What do you do with it every day? Are you tearing down or are you building up? Are you inspiring or are you hurting? All of us should be more accountable to these things because we all have the same opportunity. We all have an audience. And I say all these because I think business it's not rocket science. It's doing the right thing and it's people. And so look at what you do every day. Challenge yourselves. Evaluate that. Do the right thing and serve people. And I hope those things will leave a lasting impact on you as they have me. Thank you.